never mind what you've seen.
Never mind what you heard.
Oh man, the scene and I heard. We are on the heels of our first episode of 2 for this visit, and oh man, that was a heavy first episode.
Very. It was great though. It was great.
And here we go.
I'm getting shot the eyes.
And here we go for episode number 2.
Yeah, I can only imagine how this is going to go.
And now that I know that this is the movie that's going to be second, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Why?
You should be. What
I
you mean? Why? You should be nervous.
I ain't Dre. Shit, I don't care.
Like,
But since I said the main character's name, we're here one time for Bill Bellamy, one time for High Tops.
Yo, shout out to Bill Bellamy.
who is high
Yo,
top?
he's a goat.
Yeah, the high top fade.
His hair?
We don't praise.
Yeah, the
High top phase.
Yeah, the high top. You know what I mean? 90s hair, another 97 classic.
Another
Yeah, same year.
classic.
Yo, we're doing How to Be a Player.
Y'all ready?
No applause.
I clap. Yeah.
Oh man. Let's get the
5-star movie. No. no.
Let's get the particulars out the way. There was a bevy of beautiful women.
Oh yes.
That's the
plethora.
particulars.
To the point
That's what
that
you want to
I
get out
was
the
like,
way?
this is so unrealistic because of why must
Wait.
everyone be perfect?
Wait, what's unrealistic about it?
The housewife.
She was fire.
Very realistic.
Okay, so like a bevy of women. Everyone like is just like body completely. I was like, damn, you couldn't. I felt like the sister should have been like the girlfriend to show that there was variety to his type.
But he was the man though. Let's also add that they're in LA too. That
I think that the sister wasn't necessarily shamed outside of her brother jokingly nudging at her. Like he jokingly threw like I think the only sort of like size joke he threw at her was like, I don't know if I want to call Jenny Jones or Jenny Craig.
Right,
Ha ha
right.
ha. But other than that, they wasn't knocking her. And dudes was paying
mad
attention to her in the party.
Yeah.
Like
she
yeah,
is pretty,
she
but
was
I'm
definitely not sans. She wasn't going without getting attention paid to her, or like being like he clowned her the way I think she would have got clowned if she was smaller as well, because he clowned her for getting played by some dude.
Can I ask a question? Because you said he was the man. What does the man mean? What is that? Define the man, please.
Uh-oh.
All right, so clearly let's just 97 or 2024, but let's just
Yo,
lay it
he
all
works
out
for
there.
Def Jam
Works for Def Jam
in 97.
in LA.
Mad classics.
Fly
DMX not
ass
even
penthouse.
out
The
yet.
only thing that wasn't fly current day was the TV. Everything else you can leave the same.
Yeah, the
and
crib.
I'm down with it.
That
Crib
makes
was
him the
dope.
man.
Crib was dope.
What
What
else?
do-
What
are
else
we-
do you
are we
want on
get-
his own accord?
Are we guessing his age, mid to late 20s, like somewhere around there?
Fly ass low rider. I'm taking that old school. What? Like y'all got the doorman.
So the definition of the man is all materialistic.
Well,
bullshit.
no, it's not
all bullshit.
Okay, but let's
It's
also,
a bullshit.
But let's also,
Like I said, it's a
but let's
bullshit.
also add
Go
in
ahead.
the hard work and clearly some type of intelligence that allowed him
He's cooking. Let him
to
cook.
afford this type of luxury.
The
living.
oven ain't even on.
Let's talk about
It's
all
off.
of that.
Oh shit,
Yo, to afford that type of luxury living,
that's fly.
why wouldn't he be the man?
Why would he?
Because
You
he's
talking
clearly
about all
the man.
surface
Yeah.
level shit.
All right.
That's
So then what else do you
I
want to
got
know
you. I
about?
got you.
But
We'll go past the surface. I got
thank you. Please go past the service.
He has no
Let's see.
morals. No.
No, obviously.
Okay.
That's
By the way, can we define what a player is?
first.
That's
off,
the name of the movie.
We will.
All right,
But,
I just want to know.
that's evidenced by the title that his moral compass is lower because he lives the life that is that of a person in an open relationship or a single man. while
Open
being-
relationship? Open
Did you hear what
relationship?
I said prior?
Lives life.
I said he lives the life that of a person
as
that
if.
is in a open relationship or single. That's what I said. I said
Right.
he lives that life,
Continue.
which means his moral compass is low because he's not actively that way.
Gotcha.
So that makes his moral compass low because he's acting as if he's monogamous while playing.
Right.
So that's a knock against him. Now, things that would make him a player. Now, clearly, if you're looking at the movie, there's people that are struggling with confidence issues. He's not one of those. Look at all of his friends. He's charismatic. So it's not just about him being gainfully employed, but he is a person that is charismatic. That is going to, women love a man with confidence.
Wrong.
Manipulative. Go ahead.
How's that?
I mean, I wouldn't
confidence?
say he's manipulative
I don't
because
think
he's
he's
confident.
No.
Those are
You
two
said
different things. You
charismatic.
asked
You said
it.
charismatic, and I'm saying
I said he's
manipulative.
confident and charismatic.
But I'm saying that's manipulative because he's charismatic because he's playing all these. He's not truthful. He's not honest. He's not upfront. He's manipulating these people to think
Well, so
that
you're
you're the
calling-
only one. You're my
So-
only in everything.
I think that
He's-
was only
Now
that
I
was
do
No,
agree
no.
partly.
They
yo,
all thought, besides the married woman, who clearly, obviously, had her own situation. Everybody else thought they was the only ones. Like this was my guy. That's the whole point.
I do partly agree.
I agree.
Listen,
My thing for charisma wasn't that.
Wait, hold on. You guys think that Shay thought that it was only them two? Because I think she was
Yeah,
like
no, I don't think. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think that.
I
I didn't
think
get that.
that-
either.
He had
Sherry?
100 women. Let's look at the percentage. You like percentages, don't you?
I love.
So let's talk about the percentages of all the women that he was with. How many of them thought that they were the only ones?
He
More
literally
than none.
came through.
More than none.
and to me, and to me, that's where I don't think that's player. Like I've held a lot of my own friends accountable for doing
For
dirt,
sure.
and it's just like, yo, it's not really player. If it's player, if you can be truthful about what you're doing,
For sure.
and the women are still
Agreed.
down to rock with you.
My
You know what I'm saying?
cousin-
That's not the
have
definition, though. I looked it up. I looked up the definition. Go
Oh,
ahead.
let me see. Go
I
ahead.
my
didn't hear
cousins
that.
have always been like, I love you, but I love her too. And girls would be like, our time together. Like they had to conform to our time together is our time together.
Can I read this?
Yeah,
And
I think we
that-
do. I think
that-
we do need to define the term.
Can
of
I
what
read
player-
this?
Where
Okay,
we at?
player.
Urban
There's multiple
Dictionary?
definitions. Okay. So this one includes women, which normally doesn't. A man or woman that has more than one person think that they're the only one. Okay, that's one definition. Player, someone who plays a girl and makes her feel loved, but also will break her in half many
Sexist.
times,
Oh my God.
knowing
That's
she will
Wikipedia.
fall for
Who
him
wrote that? You
over
wrote that?
and over again.
You wrote that.
That's what that says.
You got that in your notes.
So at the end of the day, it's deceit, right? So how to be a player is how to be a liar and cheater. That's what the fuck it
Absolutely.
is. Like why?
Absolutely.
Definitely
So
how to be a cheater.
however,
Absolutely.
I was watching interviews that he did recently. He's like, yeah, I became the
Oh, it
icon
followed
of
him,
how to
yeah.
be a, the man, like you said, guys coming up to me saying, oh my God, I didn't know how to get girls until I watched your movie. That I'm like, you're
Which is
only
whack.
talking about how to be a liar
Bill
and a
Bellamy was my
cheater.
idol.
No,
But
I'm just
what's
saying.
really
Like,
funny
no,
is
when
I
I say it's
watched-
whack,
He was
like,
one of my idols growing up.
I watched the movie at work.
Many
I have a
many
part-time
young
job.
men.
I have a part-time job. And there was like a 20-something-year-old who was like, I'm really taking notes. And he was like, that whole picture thing? I was just like, really?
that sounds stupid.
Oh, the picture Rolodex
That's dumb
is
as hell.
crazy, and yeah.
But that's
yeah.
the young mentality.
Hmm?
Hold on, which part of it's dumb as hell? Him taking notes or him rotating the picture?
All of it. What you
Yeah,
mean?
both.
Which part?
Well, we're trying to submerge ourselves into the player lifestyle. I think that is mad smart.
Oh,
as a
trust me.
player
There's
lifestyle.
a lot of plot holes in the player lifestyle.
Oh no, there
Because
are.
if I lived in a player lifestyle, I would not have no signature ass car. That's going to be recognizable
that's
every place I
identifiable
move.
anywhere.
And at the end of the day, at the end of the movie, he suffered the same fate that he was telling his niggas that was learning from him.
By the way,
in the beginning.
he said
because
that-
he was like, "Why'd you bring her here?"
He
Like,
said-
nigga, he brought a girl to his
But-
house, and that's how the end of
But
the movie.
also,
He
there was
said-
an X
hold
factor
on.
thrown in of someone intentionally
The end-
inviting every last one of your women.
The
to
end of the
party.
movie, he said
That
that there
ain't
was.
realistic.
He said there was two different
mad at
They
that
didn't
endings.
even
part.
show where they got the information.
Yeah, they did.
He said
Oh,
there
what-
was
when
two
they
different
found the book.
endings for the
When
movie.
they got the
He
passcode, and then they got all
He
his
wouldn't have had
that was his Rolodex.
You want to have that out.
He said there was two different endings for the movie. He said there was one where he got away with every fucking thing, and the women that watched the movie were like FFF000. You get
I
no.
did see that interview.
And then he said the one where he got busted. That's what the women wanted to see because there needs to be accountability.
balance. There has
Like
to be
you-
some sort of
Every
balance.
player gets caught eventually.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
By the
I
way,
agree with that.
the funny part is, what's the girl's name that was a
What?
friend's sister?
Oh.
I mean, I'm sorry, the
She was
sister's
fire,
friend.
by the way.
She
Katrina.
was.
Katrina.
Hurricane Katrina. She could
Katrina.
By the way,
Mari Morrow.
She would have did
She
some
really
damage.
is. Yeah.
Exactly what she did.
Nah,
I think it was like the
she was on bullshit from the beginning.
Yeah,
She
was.
wanted to do.
Well, she won because, by the way, that happens in real life.
Accountability, right?
No, that happens in real. We talked
They
about
never
this
went
the
on
other
that
day.
shit. Come on.
No,
don't
I'm
do that.
saying
that's-
accountability.
The other day.
He was completely correct when he was like, the sister's friend. Like, she knows all the bullshit and she's going to co-sign it. And
Does that not happen in real life?
Yes.
I-
By
Let me
the
ask
way-
y'all: does that happen in real
No,
life?
I can tell
you
you.
know, homie is on the
Yes.
type of time
Yes,
that he's
I'm
on,
saying
and the buns are still up for grabs.
Not for me, but yes, I've seen it. I can talk. Like we were literally talking about this the other day. You see a dude that maybe you don't have proof, but you know he out there in the street. You know he got all these girls, and you're still like, oh, but he could be the one. He could be. I'm like, what? Like, and people will tell them it's like forbidden fruit. You're like, I gotta taste it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just.
I like this honesty.
That's-
I like.
yeah.
It is true. Like, but I don't understand it. It's honest, but I don't understand it because I'm like, you ain't shit, so I'm not fucking with you.
There's more problems too.
There's a lot of problems.
Because I mean, like a lot of women, I think when it comes to dating, I think men are very lazy. Like,
Further elaborate.
I got you. Men are lazy when it comes to, all right, like they don't try to change people. Like men are like, yo, if they meet a girl that seems like she's on some hoe stuff, they're gonna treat her as such. If they meet a girl that seems like she's some wifey stuff, they're gonna treat her as such. They're not gonna try to convert nobody. Women love projects.
Is that
They're gonna
lazy
try-
of us, or is that
No,
smart?
it's smart.
Yeah,
but
I was lost
No,
for
I'm
a
not.
second.
I'm not.
Yeah.
All right.
Two things can be
Yeah, we gonna
true.
Stay on this couch.
That's true.
Two things can be true, bro. I'm not knocking it. It's a better way to date. Because women, on the other hand, try to find somebody that is the forbidden fruit and think that something is so special about what they possess and what they bring to the table in a relationship that they're gonna cure a human instead of fix it. Like they want to fix somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they want to see a Bill Bellamy, and like part of the love that they have in their relationship would be interwoven in being able to say, I was the one that was able to stop all that nonsense. Niggas ain't doing that. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not meeting nobody that keep a roster full on her phone
lot of
and,
L's to take with that.
trying to be the dude that's like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
special enough for her to shut it down. No,
that's delusion.
she's foul. And at the end of the day, if women operated as such and like they reserved people that were players to their whole phase and then dated the proper people when it was the opposite, they save themselves a lot of stress.
Facts. I'm still. I want to go back to. Why is it that he ain't the man? Like no.
You don't know how to let things go, do you?
No, I don't. Because the player, I'm with the definition of a player is the manipulation.
Deceit.
Commercial
Yeah,
break.
it's the deceit, it's the manipulation.
Yeah.
He's manipulating one woman.
No, many.
Oh,
Nah.
Let me land. I
and
just
his-
took off.
him
I
and
just
his-
took off.
him
I
and
just
his
took
airplane.
off.
Go ahead.
Let me
Him and
land.
his damn plane. Go ahead.
So cool. So his lady that comes through, you know what I'm saying? She can check everything. Boom, she making pancakes, eggs, bacon. She doing her thing. This is the one that he is playing. He's the player to
right.
her. The other ones, if you're telling me that I can pull up, you ready on the sex chair with the wild chick, the white chick that's ready to role play as soon as I walk through the door, the married woman, none of them, at what point, men, y'all are in a relationship, women, y'all have been in relationships or are in relationships, at what point can your man pull up in a car full of his homies, park out, you know that the niggas is outside, come through, he's clapping and leaving. No,
I
the
like
rest
that.
of them
I like
joints
that
know that they
perspective.
joints.
Yeah,
They
I
know
like
that they joints.
Especially,
Okay, I'll say
especially
this.
the married situation. This is a good time, not a long time.
They're not committed.
He
Uh-huh.
walked in, she
Hear me
played
out.
nurse.
But he's also trying to hide it from all of them. So what
Bro,
he hiding in?
bro,
if they all know what it is, why he hiding the shit?
because I have a girl, period. So any scene
I
is
thought
gonna
it
be
was-
ugly.
So yeah, I thought it was just more out of respect for his main girlfriend.
Respect? We gonna
Hey,
talk
look at
about
that.
respect?
No,
Ain't
it's
no
not-
respect.
no, we're
No,
not.
we're not
No, no,
cheering
no,
to that.
no,
Ain't no cheering to that.
So I
Ain't no
felt
respect.
like the
Fuck
reason
outta
why he had
here.
to move the way that he did was because he was trying to
He was trying to save
create
his
this
ass.
illusion
He
for
was trying to
this one
save his
person.
fucking
What's her name?
ass.
Lisa, right?
I
her
don't
name
think
Lisa.
that
Yeah.
he cared as much
Ironically.
about the people who like showed up at the party. They were just there, right? And I think that he didn't want to make that scene chaotic just to save like himself.
Exactly.
But I don't think he really cared that much
About
about.
Yeah,
if
like he
they
could
did-
have lost all his girls,
Yeah.
and he would have got more.
Yeah, I don't
Easily.
think he cared.
He's hitting joints in the building. The building joint, the athletic chick. How did she not know that I got a girl that pulls up to my crib? She knew she was a junk.
I
Well,
was
nah, that wasn't that
so-
his rule. Like,
Yeah,
don't hit
not-
joints in your
don't hit
building.
joints in your own
So
apartment.
I
That's
thought that
crazy.
she wanted it, but they
No,
just
he
were
said he learned from error, and then it had that flashback.
Oh,
of fucking
she's
up
slashing the
it
tires and
was-
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
I think he ran a smooth operation. He definitely ran a smooth operation.
To
I'm
me,
not saying it's right.
a lot of
Oh.
it was corny to me.
Go ahead,
a lot of
Kay.
it was what?
I mean,
Corny?
What part? What like?
it's nasty work just in one day moving
Like, bro,
how he's moving.
I'm big on.
I
First of
would
all,
say
I'm
that,
big
like,
on.
I ain't got that many nuts in me. Pause.
Oh yeah, that's a wild day.
That's a
I'm not
wild-
even gonna, like. Let's be realistic.
That's not.
I'm not having that
happening,
much sex
bro.
in a day.
And
Like,
I
it
still
wasn't
look fresh and
realistic.
smell fresh pulling up. Nah, that ain't.
Yeah,
That's
no
mad
shower
showers,
in between is crazy.
Same fit.
Yo,
Mad location.
your niggas is losers for sitting in a
But
car.
this is
while
why
you
I said it was
clapping.
corny
Niggas
to me.
sitting outside
But this is
in
why I
the
said it
LA
was
sun.
corny to me. What I was about to say is like, yo, man, I'm big on
Like,
doing
this
my
not
dirt all by
Egyptian
my
lust.
lonely.
That's
And I'm
Badussi.
not really about to be sitting here driving my friends around teaching them how to talk to women. Like, yo, those shouldn't be my niggas.
Damn.
Honestly, yeah, niggas like that moving
for
silent.
a person that predicates his whole life on women.
Yeah, you moving silent. You move
Like,
solo.
you
move
should
solo.
definitely
Yeah,
either be
player.
you should either be
Solo.
by yourself or you should be with
X
people that are
player.
like-minded
Or that are
individuals.
like-minded.
I would not be with a bunch of people
Yeah.
that have to boost my ego and be like, "Yo, man, you really are the man the way you get girls." I'm like, "Yeah, look at me."
And David
Like, and then
wasn't-
when you get sick
David
of them
was trying
niggas,
to
now
be
you like
him
get on the bus.
and couldn't.
Yo,
you know
the
what I'm
belt with
saying?
whipped cream is nasty work.
Like, yo, when you get sick of them niggas, you tell them get on the bus. Like, yo, those aren't your real friends.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait,
they just sit there and
Are
boost your
they
ego all
not
day.
His real friends, or he not their real friends? Because I think that plays into like the whole player.
They definitely
thing.
look
His
up
ego.
to him.
He wants to
yeah.
puff up his ego.
He's their big
Yeah,
bro.
he big homie. He big
Like,
homie.
and that's
You think that he's big? I just thought that he was kind of
100%.
self-centered.
He was teaching them how to be adults that know how to talk to women. The whole movie.
Yeah.
These are grown ass men. Dude. I'm teaching you how to.
They're
talk to them.
losers. I'm not doing that.
Damn, why'd you do that to me? That's just ruining the whole movie.
But that's why I was looking at it. I'm like looking at it at this age. I'm like, yo, I could see having to tell somebody like maybe give a bro maybe like yo, I might talk to her this way.
Yeah, give a pointer on
or
a
like a little
difficult
something
drug.
like
Yeah.
something like yo, I know like I really like this girl. She's in this line of work. Like you ever talk to a girl that's in this line of work? Like you know what I mean? Like or I never talked to a girl that's this style. And you'd be like, oh, like well when I talked to a girl that had like more of a corporate job, like this was her energy. Like you know what I mean? Like relatable experience conversation. But I'm not sitting here teaching you how to say hi.
Yeah, this nigga took him on a
You're
field
an
trip.
adult.
This nigga
He
took him
did.
on a
That's
field
exactly
trip to
what
get
he
the
did.
yeah.
And a lot of it was just like I hate to say it, but it was like really like it was like self gratifying. Like it's a lot of look at me shit. You wasn't really giving them niggas game.
Yeah,
You
but
was
that's
just like
why I
watching me
said-
hit girls.
But you know what though? I think ironically that ties in because most players per se are narcissists.
Yeah, that's
so
what
so
I
that definitely falls
It was-
into the role.
that's
He's
what
a
I'm
narcissist
saying.
all the way around.
100%.
All the way around.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Look at the
I-
agreement.
Look at
My
I would,
people.
Cheers.
yo one scene like we like in the very beginning opening credits whatever, bro. There's one scene right, mind you. Once again, I would say Bill Bellamy was one of my idols growing up. Like I always knew I wanted to be. And don't roll your eyes over there.
I ain't roll my eyes.
Not the
Not
character.
because of the movie. I said Bill Bellamy, not Dre.
Okay.
because of
Okay.
That's why I said
MTV.
like not the
Finish your thought.
character.
MTV, Rock and Jock,
He was
everything.
cool.
He was that
He
guy.
was cool.
And I was like, damn, I want to do this. Whatever this is for a living, I want to do this.
VJing. He was
So,
cool.
yeah.
He
So
was
boom,
cool.
opening credits. This nigga, he doing his thing in the mirror. Woo woo woo. Yo, there's a scene where clearly it must have been like body spray that's meant for it.
Oh, when he sprayed in
And
his
his
pants, that
boxers.
was weird.
Yo, son,
That was mad weird.
I had cologne at 10 years old,
Oh my Jesus.
getting ready for school.
Try it.
Nigga, my balls were on
Yeah.
fire.
was gonna
The
say, that's not
alcohol
fire.
is in cologne. I had to
not
hop back in
fire.
the shower.
That's not a good look.
Yo, yeah,
It's
next
not a
level
good
shit.
look.
But
Oh
no,
my
this
God.
movie is corny in that way. But I think
Those things were hard for me to
slapstick.
get over.
I think if they made a today version and spaced it out and he's Dolo,
That's a
I
whole
think that
different
really
movie.
I think that
Didn't they
really
do a part two?
speaks
I
to
think he was talking about a person.
what a real
Oh.
player's life is.
That's
Because
a
all
whole-
of those chicks,
That's a
but
whole
in-
different movie
cool.
to me, though.
Yeah, in
Like,
a
once you
week
take-
span.
Because at the end of the day, like those are the things that make me think he's corny. Like I wouldn't think
Yeah.
he's corny. I just think he was like, oh,
The
baby, he's
mature
like not
version of this is
truthful.
Hitch.
Yeah.
Huh?
The mature version of this is Hitch.
Not really.
You think so?
You don't think so?
No.
I don't think so.
I think Hitch was more relationship based.
Yeah.
Because he got played.
And Hitch wasn't really
But
taking
you can't weaponize. You don't think
But Hitch
that there's a
wasn't
version of Hitch that's weaponized though?
a version, but the version we
'Cause-
have,
'cause
Hitch is
When
not
he's
out here
bagging Paula
talking to all
Patton,
the
yo,
women.
we don't
No.
see him with Paula Patton the rest of the movie. He's going after.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be grown and like if you sleep with somebody, you sleep with somebody. That's your business. But like he wasn't. Like he was single. Like at the end of the day, like Bill
Hitch was
Bellamy's
single.
with somebody.
Right.
She in the
He-
crib.
Really?
Committed.
Like she,
Yeah, she got
like,
keys.
he's,
She got
She's
keys.
she's coming to his
breakfast
house
and then go to
before
bed, and then
work
go
to
to
clean
work.
his house
Clean his
and make
house.
breakfast.
And
Ain't
clearly
no
she
way.
worked retail.
At
'cause
9
she said
in
they
the
got
morning.
inventory.
Yes.
So I know retail. She's come on, son.
Crazy.
She's
Fashion.
refolding shit. She's doing a lot.
She
By
was
the way,
bugging
her name
out.
was Lisa. Like
Just like her Saved by the Bell.
Yes,
by the Bell.
I thought that was
She was
interesting.
bugging out.
But at the end of the day, like today, like you can be open and honest. There are people who will be one
Yeah,
of
I mean-
That's why I
10.
said
Yeah,
one of
alternative relationships
one of 20
are
all
way
those
more
vibes.
popular. Yeah,
like
way
you
more
can be
mainstream.
honest about it and not have not have that stigma of being a cheater, liar, whatever. Just do what you want to. Because, like I said, there are people out there who will want you, even though you got 10 different women.
Now, for devil's advocate's sake, right? Let's say he has lived this lifestyle for a long time. This is like it's almost embedded in his DNA.
Clearly.
He found the one, and he's still in that stage of learning how to be a faithful man. Because clearly, let's look at the toxic masculinity. Well, that's gonna be our term for the day.
Wait, no.
So
Let's look at
confession
his uncle.
before you even
Go ahead.
finish this.
These are my confessions.
I
Go ahead.
swear this is a confession. My dad, Claire, my
Uh-oh.
mom, faithful woman. When I first saw this movie, I was like, damn, it completely like skewed what relationships look like, right? So still to this day, my dad thinks that he's a man, and then he has my mom who was really faithful, and he had, I don't know what's currently going on, but I will say that she has never been the only one.
Yeah, see, that's behavior I'd want to age out of.
Yeah, at some point you have to tap out.
But that's when
Or
you
not,
Look,
or
or when you
not.
look at Max Julian, like that. But that's what you were
That's
saying.
what I was getting
like,
to.
how do you stop that?
Like, how do you stop when my
Right, how do
uncle
you
is the one
stop
that's
that?
feeding me this since forever?
And my grandfather was both of my grandfathers had numerous women.
You know what?
So I was like, damn, this is really like a thing.
See, yo, that really ties back to like a lot of systemic racism shit that I won't even get into. Why
Go
black
ahead,
men
get
really
into
be
it.
cheating.
I mean, I don't know how much time.
Like,
we
if
have,
you really in a long story short, black men at some point they were forced out of the home because of different
welfare.
like welfare,
Yeah.
sex, and all these type of things. So now when a woman is choosing the dollar over the man and he's forced out, he's going to find something else. And then now when he finds that something else, he still has feelings for you, and now he's maneuvering through multiple women. And that's kind of where it systemically comes from. I'm not saying it's right. It's definitely wrong. But we got to understand that that's where this shit stems from. Because if y'all didn't force us out and chose a dollar
say
over
y'all.
us, as
Good.
women.
Good.
If women didn't force the black man out of the house, knowing that, it's hard for me to find a job because clearly there's racism right now. It's
pause
hard
you.
for me.
I'm
I'm getting
gonna say-
fired from anywhere. I'm getting fired before I'm hired. At that point, we
I
talking
think
about way
it
back
goes
then.
Wait,
not
further.
now.
but our
It
grandfather
goes further
had his own businesses.
back.
So as far as like wanting a job, he has always been the man.
Yeah,
So
and
it
you don't
wasn't
think in
something
that in that climate,
First of all,
in that climate, will women that'll
it
do
goes
anything?
back beyond welfare,
Way further.
beyond
Oh, man,
that
we
time.
going back to slavery.
I'm
right?
gonna
It
go
does.
back to-
Yeah,
if
no,
I
it
was to go
does,
back
but
to
I didn't want to go
slavery,
that far.
I'm
I was
just
trying to
saying.
You got to if you're gonna
You
start.
dissect.
Yeah.
They're breaking the families apart already.
Yep.
Right.
And so now it's the government implementing. It's not the women. It's the government saying, we're not going to help you. We're not going to give you no money unless you are by yourself. Who lives here with you? Just you? I'm going to give you some money.
Section 8.
So it's not the women saying you can't live here. I can't get no help if you live here with me. So this is all
Unfortunately.
No, it's not saying it's
systemic.
right.
No, I'm not
This-
saying.
This is all systemic.
Unfortunately, the
I just
help
love
that
to tie it
the
to,
government
okay,
has
so
lended
ultimately you had a
trumped the
choice.
money- right, that most black men were able to make because black men are still the lowest paid.
Okay, so
To this
we went
day.
all the way back historically. So when you go back to the slavery, I mean, the master being able to sleep with your wife and you can't do nothing. Like, so there's a lot of tearing down of the
Right.
ego of the man. And unfortunately, the same way you tear it down
gotta
at
build
that
it
in
up.
those days were the ways you would build it up. So seeing your woman be conquered would make you want to conquer women to try to build yourself back up.
And they will also do it to the man.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, we're
That's-
not gonna go there. That's
No,
a whole different
no,
topic.
but-
No,
But
but
it
they,
is in the
that's the
conversation.
same topic. It's the same thing. Breaking them down, emasculating them, making
Right.
them feel like shit
Yeah.
and not a part of the familial core. Like you're saying,
Yep.
we don't need you to be a part of this family because we have X, Y, and Z. So now, as you go on and time goes on, now you've implemented it into the actual, like I said, the government is saying, single women, just a woman and the kids, that's all we're going to help. Why?
Yeah, and
That's all
of that-
systemic.
all of that does build up
Yeah.
to black exploitation,
Right.
which, like, you know what I mean? People trying to find ways to feel the best about themselves. Not saying those are the right things, but it leads to your point earlier. What you said was like this being a modern day version
Mhm.
of a movie that celebrated promiscuity and player lifestyle.
Yeah.
But
So on a non-serious kid, y'all know me. I can only be serious for so fucking long. How many joints do y'all think y'all could clap in a day?
Shut the F up. Next.
No, I'm dead. We got to be Dre. We're submerging.
I ain't got
Why would you want it? That's crazy.
Because he
I'm not
clearly
answering
hit
I'll
how
answer.
many? He hit like 3 joints in one
If
day,
you
and it
wanna
was
answer that,
no
go
4.
ahead.
He hit 4 joints.
If you want to answer that,
Yeah,
by
what's
all
your
means,
answer, since
go
you
ahead.
asked the
Because he
question.
what? He hit the what?
I
He hit
wanna
the.
know.
He definitely hit the white girl.
He hit the white girl. He hit the joint that got the little beetles and spiders on the wall.
Oh, the freaky
Yeah,
joint.
freaky
Yeah.
joint.
Who actually
Domination
He
put out
clapped
the-
joint.
Katrina at the end of the night.
Yeah, that is the same day.
Yeah.
That's all the same day. Oh, in the Mary
And the
joint.
Mary girl.
That's
did
4.
he clap though?
Mhm.
Yeah, nah.
I mean,
Not
they didn't
really,
show
right?
it, but I'm
I-
assuming.
No, I'm
Oh no.
You
It
know
was
He
before
said
he
that
hit.
it smells like Padisi.
I was about to say the Badussi is
So
why
the
I'm gonna say
insinuation.
say
Yeah.
that he clapped.
So 4 joints in one day.
Oh Lord,
Yo,
I don't like that one.
that's gonna fall
I
off.
don't know how
If y'all-
transparent.
Yo,
I'm
PP
gonna
gonna
be.
fall
Look
off.
at next question. Then you gotta answer.
You answer it. You asking the question?
Realistically, I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe.
My girl.
Maybe.
My answer is my girl.
There you go.
Right.
Nah,
High five.
Five.
High
Nah,
five.
you can't be safe right now. We all got women.
I can't.
I don't. I don't.
I'm
I
here for a
He-
couple hours. I got a
yeah.
life.
Yeah, he's like, I got consequences to my answers. Go ahead.
Damn, so I'm the only one that-
Maybe 2. Maybe I could get 2 joints in a day. At 37 years old.
Damn,
Damn, you're saying
you
now.
old. You 37? God.
Oh,
damn.
Can't keep doing that.
Yeah. What the fuck?
No wonder.
But I'd be
Right.
wrong if niggas say, "Oh, but I'm still younger."
I don't know. Respectfully, I
Well,
got
you're
a
the
lot.
youngest one here, so how
What the
many
fuck
could
that
you?
got me? I was gonna say respectfully, I got a lot of energy. So
He said my knees on crack. Go ahead. How many? Go ahead.
equal
This
to
is a
or
wild
greater than what the movie was.
Shit, work.
Equal to or greater than.
Where you think
To
get 4
work
off in a
with.
day?
Oh my god.
Probably.
For different people.
Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think,
You know what I'm saying? But nah.
And
I
yo,
mean,
But I just think about like the energy that goes into
Yo,
that.
4 in a day. Yo,
Oh,
no gas station.
there's no
credit?
well, that's the like I know I have again. Just
'cause he's
don't
young.
fucking judge me. Nobody
about
judge me.
No,
right
No,
now.
he's like,
Right?
he's like,
Yeah,
I was how to
nah,
be a player.
it's just-
If it ain't get
yeah,
crazy,
it's
then
just
not.
like-
We ain't doing
Like,
Like
justice.
I just know,
He's
like
like, I was born in the 90s, I'm
I have
young.
a lot of energy sexually to handle sex for however long amount of time.
It's
You
not
know what I'm
about
saying?
energy. You
So,
said energy. It's not about energy.
so if I'm
That type of
putting
energy.
it into the movie, it's like, is that enough energy to essentially have sex with multiple women? Yeah, probably. So whatever. If he had sex with 3, I could probably do at least.
He's talking
3.
about physical energy. You're talking about emotional energy. You're talking about 2 different energies right
I'm
now.
talking about. So when you think about energy, period, whether it's
From-
physical or emotional,
Yeah. It's 2 different
It's-
things though.
but it takes up a lot.
Physical is different than emotional. If you take about emotional, that drains you more than physical.
Yeah, he's
energy.
not really taking on these women's
They can just-
emotional
they can
lives.
just
This
do
is
it.
purely physical,
He's going to have
Yeah.
fun. The nigga role played. She came down as a
Yeah.
nurse.
which is fire.
That
I
is
ain't
yo.
gonna-
Hey, y'all.
Listen, I don't do the white things. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You never hit a white
Respectfully,
joint?
Ting.
I have,
Oh
but I just
my
don't
What?
typically. I don't
Tings.
typically go that way. It's a fucking topic in the group chat sometimes. I just typically don't go that way. But
Sexually or relationship? Now you're gonna make me get it.
nah,
gotta
usually
wait.
both.
Oh
Both.
Because it sounds like you're
Both.
like you need to get.
He's like,
one.
what?
No, that's not the case.
Nah.
I'm just asking.
No, I'll never advocate for that. Yeah, I'll never.
I'm just
advocate.
asking.
But
I'm asking
sorry,
you
but
now.
No, I just like to pull niggas like truth. That's
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I just
Well, you did.
I
You said yes.
I've
did, and
dated.
that's why I feel like
not
I
his
need to-
type.
Yeah, it's just not my type, yo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Katsky, but it's, I don't know
Go
how to
ahead,
talk.
Joe.
I don't know how to talk to them, yo.
That's her name?
Yo,
Whoever that is.
nah,
Whoever
nah,
that is, shout out to you.
Nah, that's my best
Shout out
friend,
to
but
Katsky.
he used to get on my shit and be
He?
like, nigga, you just gotta talk to them regular.
I'm
I'm like,
very
nigga, I
confused.
talk regular now. Like, what does that mean? Like, I just can't. It's
Can't
just
connect.
it's a language barrier.
You're
I
not
feel maybe
Becky.
I put the language barrier there. It just never works out with me and the Starbucks
Becky?
crew. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's really weird because my
Starbucks crew.
partner is white, and I look at black men who date white women, and I be like, you Couldn't
That's
try with a
crazy.
sister.
Wait a minute.
How?
Wait,
How?
wait, hold up, yo.
Yo,
Double
this is why I
standards,
don't
yo.
Understanding women.
Yeah,
How do we
double
get here?
standards, yo.
It's
Make that
different.
make sense.
That's
All right,
different.
Well, first of all, there's
What
way
is it?
more
No,
black
no, no,
men
no,
than
no.
there is white women. I mean, that was wrong.
Wait,
There's
say it
way
again?
more. There's way less black men than there is black women.
I feel like black
Right.
women don't really like me neither.
That's not true. I think you got to find the right one.
That's what the women always say. Find the right one,
No,
and
no,
I
no,
always
we ain't
end
gonna
up
hear
back with the
No, no,
fucking
no, no,
Rosie
no, no, no.
Perez's.
Now she trying to spin this shit off. She trying to spin this shit off. Go back to
No,
what
no,
you
no.
got. Now you're not gonna spin this off on my mans. Go ahead.
I just tried to do the same thing that you and you just like,
Yeah,
So let's
this
not.
is a good double standard conversation though, because I had a
How
question.
Can you look at a black
Okay.
man?
I had a
interracial
question about double
relationship
standards too.
negatively, and you
No,
you're
no.
dating
There's
master
not
that raped
enough-
us.
How many?
Oh shit.
How many black men is it? It's like 4 to 1.
I'm not
For every
talking numbers.
4 black women, there's 1 black man.
Okay.
So, if I can help,
Are you
my
really- are we
people
really
out
talking numbers?
by
We live in
dating
Springfield.
outside my race? Why wouldn't I let somebody else thrive and live their best life?
I'm just not understanding how you're judging. If you're going to be for interracial relationships at all, then cool. Then that has
be
to be
for it across
the board.
Yeah, across
For
the
you
board.
to look at a
because
black
there's way
man
more,
doing it?
There's way more black
You're
women
talking
than there is black
numbers. That's
men.
what we basing
Yeah,
it
but
on.
you're
That's what
not
I'm
you're not
basing it
doing your
on.
part in helping that.
What do you mean? Yes, I am.
No, because you're not going to procreate another black man.
You're
to
not
then
you're
choose.
not dating
I have
another
a
black
black
man.
No.
I mean, I have a black son.
Okay, you're a black son, but he's
Yeah.
being. I don't know the. But you're in a interracial
Yeah, I
relationship
don't-
with a white man, so that's
What
gonna
does
be
he?
raised
What's
under
his
whatever white
experience? What
man
does he know
ideology.
about being a black man?
Who, my
He
son?
can never. No,
No, your
partner,
spouse.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
he's like with a lot of black people.
That
he's
doesn't
not like
mean
regular.
he's not black.
But he don't.
Where's
he'll never
Katsky
It
know.
at?
doesn't matter.
Speak to this.
Listen,
No, Katsky would provide
He'll
some
never know.
very
You'll never know.
We're going further.
as someone that has grown up with black friends, he would be able to. He would be like, yo, I can't speak to the black experience, no matter how many black friends that
Oh,
I've
yeah,
had,
because you don't live it.
and I feel comfortable saying that about my best friend. Like that's obviously not here, but like he don't
There-
like
listen,
no shade.
No.
but he
There's
just-
nothing wrong with interracial.
nothing wrong with
inter-
interracial
Yeah, yeah,
relationships.
that.
That
But-
thing.
racial relationship. This was
But
it.
but my problem is the judgment on the other side.
Yeah.
Even
Oh,
if the
I'm
numbers,
judging.
even if the numbers
That's unfair.
are
I
here,
am
there, and
judging.
everywhere,
Our best
it should be
men, we
equal on
always
both
no,
sides.
no, I'm
We
judging.
always, as black men, we always
I-
have the hardest, no matter
No,
what.
I don't.
I'm doing the same thing you doing, but I'm wrong.
I don't
Yeah.
know about the
I don't agree
hardest,
with
but
that.
I would definitely say like fairness is important.
No.
And I mean, like how is
And
fairness
you're only
not
basing it
important?
off of
Listen.
statistics, but in the neighborhood that you grew up, your statistics are you have how many black men that you could have chose from and you didn't.
no, are you not looking at these numbers?
No, I
No, no,
don't.
like-
There are 4 black
But he
women
said in
to
your
every
in your community, in your area.
Yeah, it applies to my area 1000%.
But there's
Nah,
no
but
white
you-
people in your area.
You have to say it like
Huh?
There's no white people that you're
No.
where you grew up at that are dateable of
Yeah,
the
where you grew up?
population.
Where'd you
I
grow up?
grew up in Springfield, but
Like where?
everyone, like Mason Square area.
There ain't no
Mason Square, you
there ain't no
telling
white
me the
people.
numbers? The numbers is nigga on nigga on nigga on nigga on nigga.
yo, Tamika.
What I will
the
say-
thing is,
And
like,
one
the-
odd future
no.
type nigga, and then more nigga on nigga on
Yo.
nigga.
The thing-
BCP.
And they all go to jail.
No, the thing, Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Holy
Wow.
shit!
That was rude.
This
Okay,
is crazy.
but that was my life experience.
Yo, you just got us canceled.
all right,
Go ahead.
The thing that they're trying
She
to
said
get
they're all in
across
jail.
is just like
Damn.
it's extremely unfair to be like, no, let me finish
I'm gonna let
it.
you cook.
It's not even cooking. It's real basic. Like,
ahead.
at the end of the day, to say I'm an advocate for my interracial relationship, but I'm not an advocate for interracial relationships as a whole. That's where it's unfair.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, if you are an advocate for it and are a part of it, then just be an advocate for it and be like, I understand that I can be just as much of a black woman as I am while having a mate of outside of my race. So why would you not be able to be just as much of a black man while dating somebody outside of your race? Like you guys should all be able to be afforded the same thing. Because if you're going to be on your Umar stuff and say black people should be with black people, then you should definitely apply the same rules to self.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
That's
Wow.
just life. Like at the end of the day,
All right.
like what's good for the goose is
Hold
good
on.
for the gander.
No.
Facts. I got a question.
Go.
What is it, again?
We're talking about double standards, right?
Female.
Go ahead.
Female goose.
Talk to him.
Are there double standards in how society views male versus female players? And or let me
Yes.
Okay. So speak to it. Like, so what does a female player look like to you? Is it the same as
No.
Bill Bellamy?
Bill Bellamy is the man. What did he say? You don't hear women talking about she's the woman. She's it because she's sleeping with all these men and got all the, like.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you land. I'm gonna
It'd be a hoe.
I'm gonna let you land, but I didn't say he was the man because I say he was the man because of everything else that he's accomplished. He works for Def Jam. He has a lot of shit going on for himself. He has a fly ass place.
The women don't matter. The women don't.
No, I'm just saying that was why he was the man. And nothing to do with that.
The women
he's
didn't
very
factor.
charismatic. He's a charming, handsome man, Paul.
The movie is
Like-
how to be a player. So the
That's
fact,
the movie.
Yeah, I'm saying his character.
but I'm just
that's why
saying
he's
the
man.
women didn't factor into the fact that he was the man. Come on, that's synonymous with
No,
being the
no,
man.
I
Look at all
think-
these
no,
that's a
women.
layer
I
to
think
it.
what he was saying was he's the man, and that's why they all liked him. He
Right,
wasn't
thank
saying he's the man. He wasn't
Because he
defining.
had all the ladies.
No.
Any
No.
man that got all the ladies going after him is the man.
No, I know dudes that got
Nah, I
women
know
that
niggas
don't.
as
And I know,
bums.
I know
Like,
men
I'ma
that
look
been
at-
I
with
know
one women
niggas
their
as
whole life,
bums
and
that
I-
still
I-
pull
I-
them,
I-
yo, but they
yeah,
still
like when
bums.
you no
I-
now what
Yeah.
all the way to the beginning of the
I'm talking
convo
about
when
him.
you was saying when you was
Women
refuting
love
his
bums,
claim of
yo.
him being the man, it was because
Y'all
you
love
limited
bums.
it to being
Huh?
They
materialistic.
got the most game.
Right.
Yeah,
So- but it wasn't about the woman.
Yeah.
He
That's a
just said
whole
about the
other
material, and that's why I added the confidence and charisma to add to him being the man. But we never said he was the man because he had all of them. Because at the end of the day, if you had that job, you had that nice crib, you had that nice car, you had all these things, and you were monogamous, I would still view you as the man.
And
I wouldn't view you as the man.
Yo,
ugly.
like,
I don't get
So,
Like
so
Jay-Z?
in 2024,
Hov
He's the man.
Hov is
It's
the man.
Hov's the man.
Hov is the
He
man.
is not. Is he attractive?
No,
No, he's
and he's the man.
I think
Physically?
his motivation.
No. Is he
No.
attractive
Right.
physically?
A bunch
No.
of men said no.
Exactly.
Like no,
She's-
but he's still the
No,
man.
he's the man.
yeah.
No,
He's
no.
still the man.
You said if somebody's ugly. Go ahead.
Yo, in 2024, a female player would probably look like what? Lori Harvey, right?
Okay,
Would you
Meg
call
Thee
It's
her
not a player. She's a
Why not?
serial
Ooh,
monogamous.
that's
a
true.
serial monogamous?
Yes, because
Well,
she's
we
been in
don't. We
relationships
never
with
heard
all the
about
men.
overlap. No matter what
Yeah.
you think, even if you heard about a bunch of niggas, I never heard about them niggas overlapping.
That's
Okay, well,
Serial-
Meg be cheating, so Meg.
But he didn't say Meg.
Who?
I'm answering what he said about
Oh.
Lord. She was cheating.
Ruby
Yeah.
Rose.
And they got caught up lying and everything.
No,
He's still
they-
finding a way to just champion.
Yo,
her
I
ass.
feel like that
I don't
serial
get her the
monogamy
fuck
shit, I
about
feel
it.
like that's like adding a qualifier to that shit, yo.
Nah, at the end of the day, just because you know somebody dated 6 people, it doesn't mean that they was cheating
Right.
because they wasn't with nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how strong are them bonds?
What'd you say?
Oh, because I'm monogamous to you for 3 months. And then
Nigga,
I'm
that's
on to
you.
the
You're
next.
single. Shouldn't nobody call you a player because you're dating?
But women are
You
not
talk to
looked
somebody,
at.
you stop talking to somebody, you talk
the
to somebody
same way
else,
as-
that's your business.
No.
That's
That's
grown
what-
people living a grown life.
Yeah, there's definitely a double
That's what you
standard.
supposed
Women ain't
to
looked
do.
at as players, they look at
Lori
They looked at
Harvey,
as hoes.
Lori Harvey is looked at in
As a
mass
whore.
as a fucking player.
No,
Nah,
I
no,
think she's
not
No,
a player.
I'm with you on
no,
that.
no,
I am
she
with you.
Not
is,
a
but she
player.
shouldn't be.
Not a player.
She is,
think
but
a
she shouldn't be.
player? I
Nobody's
think that-
ever said she's a player.
No one
No.
has ever.
They be like,
I
she
think
for the.
that-
I
They be
also
like,
think that term
they
is
will say,
outdated.
I
they
don't
will
think they
say
call
she
her
for
a
the
hoe.
streets. That's what
Yeah.
they say. She for the streets. She with this dude. She with that dude. She for the streets.
I don't think they
That's
call
what
her
they
a
say.
hoe, though.
I wouldn't.
they
I wouldn't
do.
say she's for.
Well,
That's
I
what
They
they
call Lori
say.
Harvey a hoe?
I call her
They
a hoe.
call her.
I
For
never
the
called her a hoe.
streets. That's what they
I call her a hoe.
They
say.
do say for the
Why?
streets.
They
call her
do.
for the hoe.
She be
Yes.
fucking.
Who?
At what point
Oh,
did she
and
ever
that-
take a break?
'cause-
When did she ever just lay low and I'm not dating nobody? I'm
Now,
just worried
that's
about
see,
my
but that's the thing. We're
business.
assuming that she's.
I'm saying
that
who
every dude
like
that
she
we
wasn't
see her with,
messing
that she
with.
fucked.
She wasn't messing with this one while
Right.
messing with that
Every
one. That's
nigga's
hoes.
a top notch nigga though, and
That's
that's why
her-
I'm calling you a hoe.
But
Because
why-
there's never
why?
a nigga that you just actually care about.
But how do you know she doesn't care about these people?
Did you
I
say-
don't know her, but
Right.
she just happens to only care about top notch.
What is top notch?
She
No.
is an upper echelon person.
First of
Why?
all-
Why is she? Name one thing that
Because
she's
of who her
accomplished.
dad
No,
is.
no.
What is she
It's a
accomplished?
whole different-
So
Nah.
she's not her daddy is. What
Yeah,
is she
but
accomplished?
It's a whole different
Nah, bro.
lifestyle.
What is she
The whole
accomplished?
way
No,
she
no,
look like dating
What is?
down.
What
No.
do you mean? What?
Future? She dated Future.
Yo, I'm starting to learn a
That's
lot.
dating down.
Bro, I
Thank
wouldn't.
Okay,
No, I wouldn't
you
say.
said that, so, but he just said that.
I understand
she
what
only
she's
dates
saying.
Top notch.
What-
That's a whole different
She doesn't.
lifestyle.
I just
Top
told
notch
you.
name and lifestyle, but I'm saying, what is she accomplished?
No, bro.
I don't
That's
care
not-
about who her
That's
dad
a little.
is.
That's a little unfair because who her dad
That
is what
is.
puts her there. She's only around. These are the people she's around.
Yeah, but when
like
but when
she's
a,
never
but when
gonna
a
run
young man
into
does
us.
that, then he's a bum that's living off his daddy's name. So we can't.
But
pick
that's
and
a
choose.
different conversation, bro. You're saying, but you can't say that she's only talking to people that she's around. That's who she's around.
Right.
She's never gonna be around us.
No.
Because no. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Because when you was in Cali and you was working on the radio and all that good stuff, she would have been at a party you was at. And if she
not choosing me.
No, hear me out. And if she didn't choose you while she was rocking with you because she found out you didn't have the status, then you could say that about her. But technically, you'd still have a shot because you'd be in the same space as her. If she said, I like you, but you're not Future, then you could say she's status chasing. But until then, why would she be talking about random people? Like at the end of the day, like you're talking to Future, so that's what gets talked about. Like we didn't even but we knew the fourth nigga before we heard her voice. Mm-hmm. So it's not like she's running her mouth. We can't act like she's Kim Kardashian.
No, absolutely. And I agree with that, but in that same respect,
is she not like Kim Kardashian?
Fam, she don't
I'm talking about as far as promoting.
Name one person that we know that she's dated that isn't
That's why
that
I said
nigga.
You just said she's nobody.
She is nobody.
So why the fuck would we know who she's dating when they're not somebody? I don't want to know who Steve Harvey's stepdaughter is dating when they're not somebody. So when she dates a nobody, nobody knows.
But it's not
We're
promoted.
talking about it because it's Future. We're
Nah,
talking about it because it's Damson Idris.
Yeah.
We're talking about it because it's Michael B. Jordan. Because they're in a movie. Because they're doing something. So we're attaching the names. We're not attached. She doesn't do anything.
I would agree with you if they said Future is dating Lori Harvey. Fucking Damson Idris is dating her. No, they say Lori Harvey is dating them.
Because
she's the prime name.
Because
no matter who we
you want to know
about.
why? Because niggas don't care about it. So you can't use Future's name as the draw. You got to use the girl's name because you talking to the Shade Room. You're not talking to ESPN. You're not talking to Bleacher Report.
You do have a great
so you're not
point.
gonna lead by the name of Future. Like
Why wouldn't
they
you?
don't like Future. They talk about
Who don't like Future?
Nigga,
You don't
they
like
call
Future. She
they
just said Future's dating
they
them.
call
But Future,
bro,
and
they
respect
call
that has nothing to do with you, but
bro.
Future ain't looking for a woman like you.
bro. Hold me down.
He looking for Lori Harvey.
Watch
I'm
this.
looking
one.
for a
why-
bum
why-
ass rich
like-
chick.
Yo,
Why she
they
gotta be a
call
bum?
what has
Beyonce.
she
They call
done?
Jay-Z Beyonce's husband.
And that's disrespectful.
That's the language they use.
And that's disrespectful
I didn't say
as
it.
fuck.
Did I say it was right?
Hove is Hove before
My nigga,
beef.
did I say it was right?
I was who I was.
I didn't
before
say it.
got
I
here.
didn't say it was right or wrong. I said that's the language they use when they are speaking on social media.
But initially it was Jay-Z is dating Beyonce.
Did you hear me out?
Yeah, I heard you.
That's why they're saying Lori Harvey is dating blah 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 blah.
Wait.
It's the same thing. They're speaking to a targeted audience.
What
You
is
know
she
about
famous
target
for,
audiences.
Target audience is
You
the
know
one.
all about it.
But that has nothing to do with the fact that Lori Harvey's a bum.
On my wish list.
Who cares that she's a
Then
bum?
everyone who
That was the
desired
point of the
her
conversation.
Yeah, but she was, but for what? Like that's it from
just
a song
because she's cute.
in the sun.
That's where you could say she's a hoe.
Thank you for pulling
But are we
Once again, I be
100%?
made to look like the fucking villain.
You didn't
Thank
bring
you.
that point up.
I forget because I don't care about bum bitches. Sorry, excuse my language. I don't really call women bitches. But in
blame the
regular
whiskey.
context, in general context, yes, I use bitches freely. Bro, she dated daddy and son.
That's a hoe.
And now, thank you.
That is.
Thank you, Welch, for making this nigga respect all that femininity. Thank you.
I'm not a feminist, my nigga.
Thank you.
I'm a fan of logic.
Thank you. Thank you, Welch.
When there's something I can't defend, I'm not defending
Who
it. I can't
confirmed
defend
that?
nobody dating no father and son.
What?
But it was known. It was definitely known. It was known.
He said he did.
Yo, you see the way that women will even
Yo, that was
He
funny.
did.
That was funny.
that's a
You
thing.
said he confirmed.
Yeah, that's a
No,
thing.
but I'm saying
That's a source. That's a God-fearing man. That is a source.
Yeah,
no
that's
one has
that's a
ever
thing.
confirmed.
Now, it
that.
was a thing. No, yes, they have.
It was a legend.
No, it was alleged.
Now we doing this. You see the
All
way
right, so
that we
you
putting a
see
lot
me
of
at the
weight on
mall.
alleged.
You see me at the mall with one chick, and then you see me out to dinner the next night with another. Allegedly, fuck that, yo.
Nah, we get like
that. Fuck
I did
that.
a great job defending her until you
did an
brought that
amazing
up.
It's
job.
never. It's
You
not
bring that
confirmed
up.
that we actually dated, but we got some shrimp.
No. It was never confirmed that she dated the son. Whatever she had with Diddy was it. All of that was in group.
Take that. Take that.
All of that was in
Hey,
group.
yo.
So what is
that's a little-
considered a credible source?
Her confirming it, the son confirming
That's
it.
not
Only
gonna happen.
them?
We just
That's
said we
not
don't know her
credible.
voice.
No, but
I
there's
wouldn't
more
even
credible
say like
sources
a
than
friend.
that.
That's
Give
the
me
most
a
credible.
Like,
friend.
and I'm not doing
Who said
like
that?
that's not fair because if somebody was like, if somebody was casually like, if I'm dating somebody, like I'm not about to be like, oh yeah, she was my ex. Like I'm not talking about other women.
Right.
Like, I'm with somebody. So you can't say, like, oh, they have to say, yeah, we were an item. Like, at the end of the day, something was happening.
What makes you think that? Because there weren't any pictures. But there weren't any pictures of them together by themselves. If you look
Who?
at the pictures of Diddy's son and Lori Harvey, it's always a group.
Even so, what does that mean?
Go look at every.
Why?
Because where else can you get a picture of me if it's just us?
If you guys are at the mall, like
That
just
would
say
never
that
just be
minutes?
them walking. No, them. We saw Diddy and her walking. She has shopping bags. It's just the two of them. They're on a boat. It's her, Diddy, Steve Harvey, and the mom.
Okay, so then if Lori Harvey young ass is dating Diddy, right? So you're confirming that, at least, right?
I will acknowledge that.
So then,
Uh-oh.
what purpose
Uh-oh.
does she have hanging out with the son alone after they're done?
No. The son came before. So you would see pictures of the son and her. Whenever you saw them, it was always, what's the little sister from the Kardashians?
I don't know which one, Kylie Jenner or one of them Jenners.
Yes, go ahead.
She said in an interview last year that
He got a
it's
resource.
absolutely not true, and it's one of the biggest misconceptions
what is
about
not
her
true?
that she dated Diddy and his son. But like this movie, players be lying.
He tied it all the way back.
Players
Back
be
to the
lying.
Back to the
People
players.
be lying.
Thank
And you
you,
know what
because
though?
that was-
So why is it
Niggas be
such a
lying.
popular thing on the internet to say like, okay, yeah, men cheat. Men and women cheat, but it's just men get caught because women are just quieter about their shit.
Those men are stupid.
Oh, so
No. That's
I'm about to be toxic,
That's
yo. So are you saying that like, okay, because we're stupid, so y'all are smarter, so that justifies the cheating?
No, it doesn't
It
justify
doesn't
it.
justify it.
But
But
that's
my
why they get away with it.
toxic-ass
I'm ready to shut
mom
that
had a
down. I'm ready
saying
to
that
shut
used to
that
say,
shit
she
down.
used to say, it's quicker to pull your dress down than it is to pull your pants up. So
I
that
never
is
heard
like
You mean your drawers
Who
down?
Who said this?
You,
My
got-
mom
you don't have to
said
pull your
that.
dress down. You just
Holy
pull
Okay,
your
this is
drawers
an old.
Yeah, like
old
it's
what
she
said.
said.
quicker to like just
Drop
let your
and
dress,
pull up.
drop your dress than to pull your pants
So-
up. So women are, I guess, slicker, right? 'Cause
So does it
it
not
doesn't
also
make
have
It
to
doesn't
add
make
in-
it right.
Energy.
No,
It doesn't
I don't
make
think that it's
right.
because women are smarter and men are dumb. Men cheat with women, correct? Typically, I mean, we're not
Yeah,
talking.
it takes
other-
two to
Or
tango.
men.
No, Pete, but right?
Whatever your preference is.
Typically, when a man gets caught, yeah, whatever your preference is.
Word, no Diddy.
No. Hey, yo. Typically, when a man gets caught, the other woman somehow is moving super sloppy and is willing to expose you.
Mhm.
A woman is cheating with a man that is down to not say a fucking thing because I get the best of you. I don't got to deal with none of your headache. I ain't got to talk about your fucking day. I ain't got to talk about none of that. Just give me the pussy and you're gone.
Nah, they're sloppy. They're sloppy on both sides.
I was about to say,
niggas,
ideal.
some
But how
niggas,
many?
Ideal.
But
Some
how
dudes-
many niggas really care?
some
how
niggas
many
be
niggas-
falling in love with the side joint, yo.
Right, but then niggas also understand what it feels like to get punched in your face.
being the side nigga and falling in love with the joint that has you as a
And
side. I
how
don't know
many
what the
times
proper
as a
term
side
is.
nigga were you willing to fight and potentially die for this chick?
Oh, I've never.
I'm a bad example. I'm not doing
Well,
that.
I'm just in general.
about that?
Yeah,
I'm
in general.
Yeah,
No,
nah.
I'm just
If
saying.
I know
if I was a
Shorty
side
got a nigga,
dude,
I'm not doing it.
I
Yeah,
don't know
like-
where his psyche is.
Nah, I was never willing to die over.
Whereas a chick is willing
So you was
to,
a
I
side
love
dude?
him.
You was a
I've
side dude.
been.
Talk about it.
Listen,
Go ahead.
my-
Been there.
Let it
I've
out.
lived,
Go ahead.
yeah, I've lived
been there.
I've
You
lived a
lived it,
lot
don't
of
you?
lives, yo, and I've definitely been a side dude unknowingly. Wow, this is wild.
I've
yo.
Go
been
ahead, you want to
there.
shed a tear? It's okay.
Yeah, like,
been there,
like
bro.
It's all right.
I was
It's
doing
okay.
dirt and like and I found out years later that like, oh, I thought she was my side. No, I was also her side.
Yeah, y'all both
It was
was
fucking
doing-
crazy.
Everybody
yo.
has somebody.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Sounds like I don't. I'm not
y'all
gonna
deserve
say.
each other.
Go ahead.
Thought he was gonna get deep with some shit. Like,
I mean,
yeah, I was a
think that's
side
just-
dude.
That
and-
just comes with the territory. And I mean, like, because I know we definitely spent time with our gender war conversation that barely talked about the movie, but like by the time
This
we
is
get-
the movie.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we talked about the premise, not necessarily the scenes, but like once you get to the end and you talk about oh my god, what's his name? Light skinned dude that had the whipped cream or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
David,
Yeah.
Pierre, yeah.
I think once you get to his character when he's like really talking about when he's talking to Nadine,
Mhm.
Elise Neal, fire.
Yeah, fire.
oh,
Fire.
yeah.
Underrated.
Very underrated.
Yeah.
Very
Underrated.
Beautiful
Yo,
woman.
the
Money
wood?
talks.
Yeah.
The wood?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. But
solid.
she
She really is pretty.
But when he had that moment when he's like, yo, I want that forever shit, like I think that's important.
Yeah.
Because the thing is like you do have to like you would hope to grow out of some of these things. You
And
know what I
he
mean?
did.
And like he at least he's seen the error of his way. Well, it sounded like
I'm about to
it.
say.
So I was
Did
gonna be
he?
like, was that really it, or is that just him being light skinned? Because throughout the whole
Wow,
movie,
that's
I felt like he was
colorist.
giving.
We
Fuck.
really need to have a debrief.
Yeah,
here.
what's up with that,
Oh,
yo?
so
What's
I'm
up with
just
that?
asking. I
Wait,
don't
what do you
know.
mean by being lazy?
What's yeah?
The whole
light-skinned
movie.
What's up
hell,
with this?
right?
What's up with
I
this
know.
this view on like yo, like being
The whole
light skinned
movie
is
he
like
was
bitch
like,
ass
brightest-
shit, yo,
the
or like you're
brightest of
weak
them.
or some shit like that because you light skinned. Like what's
I
up with
think
that?
I think he was just groveling. Like I think he was.
The
I
nigga
think-
was a
I think-
lover, not a
no
player.
no matter his skin tone, I think he got caught doing something stupid,
He wasn't supposed to be
and
doing.
he was trying to, and he was living in a a very corny,
Very corny.
very corny way of living as far as like just like trying to be like peer pressured or like literally
Yeah,
like trying to
to
like
keep up with
like
the
trying
Joneses.
to be cool with your
Trying to
friends.
be
Like, look,
Dre.
I do it too. I be doing it how Dre does it. I be getting the
Yeah, I was
hoes,
about to say,
and
trying
it's
to
like,
be
nigga, that's
Dre.
not really what you want to do.
So
Right.
this is the reason why I brought this up is because when they were arguing and he was going down the stairs, he was like, "Baby, she was just selling me some skin darkening cream."
And then his
Yeah, he
niggas is
said
coming
that.
up the stairs, and he's like,
Yes.
"Oh yeah, I don't need you anyway." Yeah, he ain't that. Yeah, he's not him. Like we know this.
So,
He's not him.
Right.
But I think
so
they
I
could've
just
been-
had to talk a little bit of junk about that real quick.
But there could have been a brown skin character that was just as remorseful
Facts.
and like and was tucking tail.
I
behind
could
his
see.
lady.
Imagine Imagine the roles switching. AJ Johnson, rest in peace, is the David character. He could be a dark skinned brother. That's
Absolutely.
and his shit might have been. It probably would have been
That
funnier,
would've
yo,
been
if we
funny.
keep it in the buck, yo.
Yeah, you know what's funny that I never noticed until I watched the movie this time? I never noticed that when he was talking to the girl in the pink, he was standing on the swim chair.
Oh, word, yeah. He's mad, yo. He's hella short, yo.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. He's mad short. Yeah.
I was like, yo, this
Yeah.
dude literally got in a high chair to kick game.
Yo, sidebar, bro. I mean, it's we bring it up a lot, but we listen to Budden, yo. How many fucking times they've come at this nigga for like, yo, Joe be the one on the outside of the door while you getting some buns listening to what you doing.
Oh yeah. I don't
Yo,
like
his
that. That was
homeboys-
another thing I wanted to
What,
talk
like
about.
just be like, we about to go watch, like, and he's like cheering his me, yo, look at my nigga. Go.
Yeah,
What?
That was never
That's
me.
weird.
In
Nah,
the
never.
window.
Never.
In the
That-
window.
yeah, that was
watch
weird.
it.
Gangsters moving
Like, for
silence
what?
like lasagna,
Why-
or whatever the fuck that
Like
line
I never,
is, yo.
I never,
Real
I,
G's
was, I
moving
didn't
silence like
Real
lasagna.
G's.
I'm
Real
not.
G's,
I'm
real
not
G's
fucking
moving
around my homies, yo. Never.
That's
like
weird, right?
like wanting to watch your friend have sex.
Hold
is
on,
Very
like-
weird.
I don't
But
even want to
I
be
think that
around
is
my
a thing.
niggas.
There's a term for that, and that's a thing. Like
it's a
where
kink.
people actually, it's
What,
like
voyeurism?
voyeurs are
Voyeurism.
people who like to
I
watch
mean,
black sex. So
But that's
voyeurism is
watching
not just
people.
watching people
That's
have
not
sex
watching
though.
your
Because
friends.
I'll be honest, I'm a little bit of a voyeur, but it's not to watch other people have sex. It's to watch like the person that I'm involved with do something sexual.
But
It's
I
not
mean,
about
that's,
wa-
that's
it's not
digging
just
into
about
that, but I'm just
watching
saying,
other
like watching
people
your
have
friend
sex.
have sex is weird.
That is for sure. That's
In
not
my
me.
opinion.
That's not. Yeah, that ain't for
Intentionally.
me. I'm not gonna
I think
be here to
maybe
kink
he
shit.
was-
Well,
That ain't
hold on.
for
I'm
me.
also not. Let me
I
clarify.
think he was just a voyeur.
At 37, no, I'm not
I mean-
even in any type of world to be a. Why are you getting your rocks off right here, my nigga? Go somewhere. But I'm thinking back to college, even high school, niggas. You're not intentionally going to look, but if my nigga just happened to get right in the back seat because we ain't got nowhere else,
I
and
think
done
we all
picked-
been there.
I
You know what
mean,
I'm
that's
saying?
not
Like,
watching. But I'm saying, like
Have you ever?
what
That's so
watching,
weird.
what
I'm gonna
watching,
turn blind.
what watching to me would be is like if you walk, like
Oh,
say
yes,
you have like
actually, yes.
adjoined rooms in like a dorm situation, and then you walk by and you've seen that he was doing it, and you just was like, well, I'm here and he's here, so you keep watching.
your fruit
That's
roll up.
weird.
Watching this nigga.
Your
Like,
fruit
why do you
roll
wanna
up.
see that?
Pound Town. Yeah.
Is it
Like,
is
bro,
it
you was
equally as
going
weird if the-
crazy.
Is it pause? Is it equally as weird if the nigga joins in and now they run a train?
Oh, that's
I
weird.
never rocked with those either.
Never.
Thank-
Yeah, I
I-
never.
thank you.
Yeah.
It's
I
not, my,
like
it's not my vibe.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's up to them. If they want to allow that shit, that who you to
It is
judge?
I was just wondering the equalness of
Yeah, I don't kick shame.
Yeah, to
but
me-
That's
it's-
your
yeah,
business.
not
When I
for
say
me.
you're right, don't king shame. Weird to me.
Nah, I will king shame some shit. Nigga.
Weird
I fuck
to
with
you?
animals and shit.
Like things are weird
Well,
to me.
that's-
I don't. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not-
morality.
I'm not
That's different.
Yeah.
angry at something
yeah,
that someone
yeah.
else enjoys.
Everything morality to
You do
somebody.
what makes you happy.
No,
And
no,
I'm cool.
if somebody can willingly say I allow this, that's different. An animal cannot say that. They cannot consent. That's nasty.
Mm.
What you got? What? Why you looking at me like that?
you're kink shaming.
Bestiality? We talking about
that's
animals.
Like legal though.
that's
that's
gross.
legality.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for you to defend it. I was gonna say homo.
Yeah.
I lost the whole conversation.
Yeah, I said
Where
if
the
you
hell did that come from? That was very.
because he said
We said we're talking about no kink shaming. And
yeah, he
then
said
how some
animals.
kinks
I'm like
do
animals
get
can't consent.
shamed. Yeah, that's one that
All
shit,
right,
but
you know
that's
what?
morality and
I don't
legality.
know
Yeah,
kink
we off
shaming, and
that.
then y'all
Yeah.
went.
I'm a kink shame the fuck out of you.
Speaking
Go to
of not
jail.
king shaming,
Here we go.
what was Sherry gonna do when she told him to turn over?
With that, I know. What do you think she was
Nah,
gonna do?
yeah, and I ain't with none of that neither.
Yo.
I'm the only one that's doing the humping, yo.
Yo.
Fuck that, yo. I'm
Yo.
a control freak, yo, so that ain't going down at all.
Bend
Nowhere.
over, bend over, bend over.
Yeah.
It was 97.
Oh,
That's
what you
wild.
thought? You thought that was new? Then what you thought? That ain't new.
That is what.
Hold on, you saying that ain't new and you fix your posture. Hold on, you got something to
I've
say.
been sitting like this the whole time.
And you can't keep. Y'all said don't king shame.
Women, y'all ever pegged a nigga?
I was about to say,
Oh,
Keaton
no.
definitely pegged
Cut the
somebody.
camera.
You know I'ma always
not
push the
talking
limit.
about me.
I'm always gonna push the limit.
You ain't talking about me.
I feel like
Yeah, y'all
you're-
can answer that after.
I said no. I said
Have you ever
no.
had like a dude request it?
What?
No.
the, bro?
No,
No.
because I'm not being with that motherfucker.
I mean, I know I'm not saying that you, but I'm just asking if a nigga ever requested it. This 2024 niggas is weird.
Yeah, they weird, but nah.
Different.
Nope.
Nah, weird.
It's not kink shaming.
Yeah,
Yo, we're not supposed to be kink shaming, but
It ain't
what?
shaming. It's
But
my
how does this-
preference.
We're talking about how to be a player. How are we getting into?
No,
Because
but
you
because-
said when he
because
turned
it's a
over.
freaky
It's a freaky ass
Yeah,
movie.
it's
The
just-
90% of this movie is it literally opens up and it's like 6 sets of titties.
That is true.
Yeah, opening credits, mad breast, horny movie.
Yeah.
Movie
Just
so
like
horny.
Wedding Crashers.
Like when
just
you
like, that
like
too.
you got to think
I
think
never
about where
watched
you
it.
was in 97.
Yo, think
I
about
was
5,
like
10,
14.
11,
I
no,
was
at like
10 to
11, 12.
97.
I was at 11, 12.
I was gonna say I was 11 years old. That's a lot of titties.
That
for
was beat
11.
off a bull at 11, 12 years old. I'm
I
definitely
mean,
being
it's
off at
different for
11, 12
us
years old.
because, like,
Yeah, there was nothing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
y'all,
ladies.
y'all wasn't getting
I know
dicks
this
on
movie
TV
wasn't
until
as
Game of
aesthetically
But-
pleasing for y'all.
But was there like anything for y'all like as
Oh my God, no.
younger women that
No.
was like the equivalent?
no, we
Like,
don't.
like
we
the
don't
Uchi Wally
operate.
video uncut was
We
fire.
don't. We don't operate the same way.
What did you just say,
The Uchi Wally uncut video, fire.
nigga?
Yo,
Ladies, make it hot. Thugs, make
Yo,
it hot.
I went to the Bronx for an AAU tournament and they were selling bootleg uncut videos. Oh,
my
man,
God.
my mom thought that was my favorite song. No, it wasn't. Nah, I'm going to
From-
Pound
Just a
Town.
You gotta relax.
They call me horse. Nah, let me stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me. How is that weird? I'm a young kid being my dick to
I think that's
titties.
just no.
How is that
like-
weird?
That's normal.
Like it'd be weird if I didn't.
Yeah.
No. I think
Yeah.
Chip drill
this
video,
content isn't like we're
BET
just-
uncut. Oh, the
How did it
content
go to
goes
that?
to how to be a player.
How to
Go
be a
ahead,
player is
Joe.
crazy.
No,
Stop
he
calling
didn't
him
just sell
Joe.
off. Like,
Why are we trying to make this
Button.
PG? We're talking about a nigga that went around the city in
Yeah.
LA.
He had
Like,
sex
fuck
all day.
Yeah,
Fucking
he has sex
all day.
all
Why are we
day.
trying to make this a deep conversation?
Yeah.
It's very much surface. We talked about that.
Yeah,
I was like,
movie's
this is
not
not
deep at
this is
all.
not a
There's
cerebral
no-
movie. Like you gotta be like,
That's
oh,
what
let me
you
take
said
notes.
I was like, you are.
Nah, the other
right.
one was, but not this one.
Yeah.
Not this one.
No.
This was definitely all right there.
Yeah.
Very surface level.
I said how to be a cheater and a fucking liar.
Damn.
Get away
Yeah.
with and try to get away with it.
Damn, yo. You think that like really fucked up a lot of our generation?
I
Not-
think
100%.
it did.
To like really think that like that type of shit was being promoted to us to
Yeah.
keep this lifestyle.
Yeah.
This was a
think
fucking
it
Def
did.
Jam movie.
It was.
Women glorified DMX and his all his raps, and I want a nigga like I want a thug nigga like DMX.
Come on. But who don't
Now we
like
thought we had to
but
be
who
tough.
don't like DMX though?
See that
Look
look?
at you, look
See
at
that
you.
look?
Yo,
See that look? I grew up in 60
Come
acres and I had
on.
to match the DMX energy. What am I supposed to do?
but
Who am I
also
supposed to
I
smack?
thought he was
No.
way too
Somebody
low.
else.
He's like DMX.
Somebody
is like
DMX
next
is
level
like
serious.
everything that a lot of women
You-
don't like in men. Yo.
Yeah,
Be
like
white,
that's
white
serious.
beater,
You look at
a drug
DMX,
addict,
so-
jeans. Oh, the nigga, yo, God rest his
God
dead.
rest his soul.
But
Man,
like,
I love
but
No,
that.
yo,
I-
the
I
nigga
was
struggled
about
with
the aggression
with
and,
substance
that's-
abuse.
yeah, I wasn't talking about the drug addict part. I was just
Yeah, that's
like
part of him.
It's
you
a
right.
big part of it.
Y'all trying to?
It is
yeah.
him actually.
But I think that plays into women.
It's
Like,
a
We all-
fantasy. It's
we
a
all love the
fantasy. It's
we
a
all love the
fantasy.
first 10,
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
minutes of
Nigga in
belly
the house
for
and you
different
sell your
reasons.
sofa.
yo. You heard, okay? We all love the first 15 minutes of belly for different reasons, apparently. And DMX was in the streets, yo. So
It's a fantasy. It's a different.
No,
We don't. I
never-
don't. Well, for me, I don't like the drug addict fucking DMX. I'm just like the
listen,
You don't think that was scary?
no.
I don't know. No fucking Tamika.
I'ma just fuck with this
Come
nigga
on.
out of town for
You don't think that
for
was
6 months.
on.
In and out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna be right back.
That
She
was
liked the
scary.
aggression.
No,
That's it.
The aggression
But
was
I,
scary.
I understand
That's all it takes.
logically he was married, he cheated on his wife, he got these kids, that kid. This I like obviously he's not a long-term person, but you can still be attracted to a person with knowing that he's not a long-term, he's not a
It's a
husband
good
material.
time,
That's
not a
a
long
good
time.
tie
That's
into
it.
the movie.
That's it. That,
Which adds into how.
and that's what I'm saying. If you know, you know. That if you choose that lane, you're like, yo, I know he ain't shit, but hey, he can like that's like you choose your battles.
This nigga,
I'm
yo,
just saying.
and pause this.
Why
This
we gotta
nigga,
pause?
this nigga has a nickname for his Johnson, and he calls it Mandingo. So if he's really Mandingo,
He calls it that.
And
all the
every
girls
man
were
too.
calling
They
it
were
that
calling
too.
it that too.
Yeah.
We gotta acknowledge that.
All right.
Yeah.
I missed that part.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Is shit.
And
Well,
so, what's
listen,
your point?
I mean,
Oh my god, no!
I'm so confused.
I think it's time to.
Yeah.
He's like, I mean, if he's Mandingo, he's Mandingo. What you say? You didn't say
you
that.
were just bigging up a DMX type personality for putting it down.
That's not what I said.
Yeah.
That's not what I
Hear her
said.
say that.
I never said that.
Oh, you're a good listener. Okay, what did you hear?
She was talking about the aggression.
I like him. See, because he listens. Y'all motherfuckers are known for not listening.
In
I
this
don't know about
environment,
y'all
I'm not here to
motherfuckers.
listen.
I'm a man
Here we
too.
go. Not,
Yeah.
and
In
not only
this
is it
environment,
y'all,
I'm
but
not
then
here
it's
to
I'm
listen.
not,
all
I'm not
boys,
talking about you.
I'm still a man. Like you're talking about
But
us
you're-
when you say y'all, motherfuckers.
You're a
Yeah,
sensible man.
We're all sensible.
Yeah. I'm not here to make sense of the movie How to Be a Player. I'm here on bullshit.
I'm not here on sensibility either. I'm just saying he's listening to what I'm saying. You was talking about
I get you
DMX.
saying
So
for all the bullshit.
let me
He is
ask this
you.
this
Right.
one last
Yeah,
question.
get this,
Right?
yeah.
Oh
Go.
my god.
Who's worse, Dre or Katrina?
Who the fuck is Dre?
Dre's the
That's
main
the main
character.
character
that
That's
is
Bill
all
Bellamy.
Bill Bellamy.
Bill Bellamy.
No.
That's
Oh
his-
no, that's
yeah,
not who.
Dre.
I was thinking about the sister. I was about to. I would have said
Katrina is the
Katrina is
friend.
the girlfriend.
Is the
Friend of
sister's
the
friend.
sister.
friend, yeah. Or
It's
classmate,
really weird,
whatever.
right? Because I feel like
They're both
I'd
Ain't
hit the
shit.
sister,
the
too.
way she was
But
plotting.
I don't want no equal splits. Don't give me a motherfucking
well,
49,
Bill Bellamy
51.
didn't. Fuck it. I'm not gonna
I'll say
ever.
50-50.
Nah.
How?
Wait, what'd she do?
She knows he has a
plotted.
girl. I was in your place investigating everything.
You right.
I know you're a
But she
player.
wanted him to
I
go
know you
wild.
ain't shit.
You
But
right.
goddamn it, I want to give
And
you
I'm
this
going to
pussy.
still
Right.
give you the
But
draw.
what did she
How is he
Well,
worse?
how is he not the man?
Bro.
How is he not the man?
Not the man.
No.
How is he not the man?
That's
How
a
is he
different
not-
question than what
how
he
is
said.
she not worse?
She said
is the
worse.
question.
Who does she have to be true to? She don't got no man.
No, but
She's just
she,
out here fucking.
but
Right,
she
right.
know-
But she's
no,
hurting other women.
But
She
she-
knows he has a girl.
That's the difference.
Yo, you know what? You know what's funny about that, bro? Like when it comes to relationships, I really don't believe that like the people outside of the relationship are hurting the people inside the relationship. Like at the end of the day, like
I hear what
Someone
you're
that
saying.
loves to split percentages, I don't understand.
No,
that
I
one.
hear what he's saying.
no,
Okay,
I'm saying
go.
like yo, at the end of the
I
day,
hear what you're saying.
if you're white, if you're like at the end of the day, that nigga shouldn't have been mad at Bill. Bernie Mac should have been mad at Bill Bellamy. Should
Facts.
have been mad at his wife.
Facts.
Same thing.
But
so
that
how the
doesn't
fuck
mean-
is
but
it
that
her
does-
fault?
But that doesn't mean that Bill Bellamy doesn't have a part in hurting him.
But he shouldn't be. He's trying to kill this
Right.
nigga.
Now, I ain't got no beef with you because I
This
don't know
is-
you. You're not my man.
This is why I said.
But that don't mean you ain't
But-
have a part.
This
in
is why I can't say
But he
Katrina's
knew that she
worse.
was
It's one of the
married.
things, like your
She
loyalty
didn't know-
to your partner. I owe you nothing,
Yeah.
so therefore,
However,
Right, but does
you
that mean
guys-
that you don't have a part in my hurt?
however,
I said
do
that's
you
why she's not
but
worse.
That the person.
do you
that's why
not
she's not
have
worse.
morality? No.
I'm
here-
answering to your point of who's worse.
the question
she
is,
don't owe nothing
no,
to their relationship.
the question is,
even if she make a bad decision.
Listen.
One second.
Well, she coming up with a whole thesis paper about how players are
That's-
wrong.
Well, she wouldn't have known this nigga if it wasn't for his sister. So make his sister the villain. Because his sister was out here just getting her hurt feelings off, and by the end of the movie, she goes, "It wasn't even about him.
right?
It was about the fact that I was hurt by Michael Jones."
And the fact that he
So
kept
make
calling
her
him
hurt as the
Stas.
villain.
Mike
Right?
Jones, who?
Like she the villain.
Yeah.
Because she set her brother up. She could have got her brother killed by Bernie Mac because all the shit that she set up.
Mm-hmm.
And then what would we do? And if he would have got killed, then what?
Or had all
then
these
you would have been
girls-
crying
coulda
at
had
his
all these
funeral.
women
So
fighting
yes,
at
the
fucking
villain is the
bachelor
sister.
party. Yeah, could have had all these women fighting at the party.
No, we all knew that. though.
Hurt people, and she was just sitting there with her hurt feelings, and she went too far.
What about your own self morality? If you know
Hey,
somebody,
if you want to go to hell on your own, that's
no.
your business.
No.
Why are we so mature?
I'm saying this was actually in your. Excuse me, Joe. This was in your benefit.
Stop calling him
this
Joe.
Was in your favor because you was talking about the girl who was like, oh, she's sleeping with him. Why is she accountable? And that's what I was saying. Like, if you have your own morals and you know this man has a woman, your morality will say, I'm not fucking with you. That was for you.
Okay, bet. All right, then.
Nah, fuck you. You already said no. But the point is, individually, you have to say, if this man has a wife or a woman, I'm not fucking with you. That's your own morality.
I'm with you on that.
He's obligated because he's dating that woman or he's married to that woman. Absolutely. The woman should be mad at him. But the other woman on the other side, I don't care if you are a hoe or not, but you got a woman, I'm not fucking with you because I'm not that person.
Thank you.
No, ain't no thank you. Fuck you.
Nah,
Fuck you.
yeah,
Fuck you.
Thank you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Thank you and fuck you is
At the
crazy.
same time.
Then she made sure that he got caught.
Right. But that
I'm
was
not
the
only gonna
point.
fuck you because I want to fuck you,
But
but
that was
now
the
I'm just
whole
gonna make sure you
point.
get caught.
Well, that's her
But
playing both
wasn't that
sides of the
whole
fence.
point?
And that's where, to me, she's corny as fuck.
She's
That
corny,
was the
but
whole
she's not
point.
worse than him.
And she was not invested.
Yeah,
So
I wouldn't
that
say
was the
she's
whole point.
worse.
I wanted to
That's
So
why I
is
said
she the
it-
real player?
Bro,
was
it's your
like-
no, it's your
No, I
word
don't think she was
choice.
a player.
You saying she's worse than him? She's not worse than him. She's foul. She's corny for that, and she's actually taking advantage of playing both sides of the fence. Because are you morally sound and you want players to get caught, or are you trying to be intrigued by the nigga and want to fuck him? You want both.
I think
So
she taking either too.
so once again, if I was doing 51-49, 51 goes to him. She gets her 49 because she set him up.
I don't be understanding your breakdown.
It's a slight majority. Like at the end of the day, he's gonna have the majority because what he's doing, he has a real
But it's all
relationship.
consent, and she's consensually giving the pussy, knowing that it's wrong.
But she shouldn't
he's
be
not?
doing that.
He ain't take it. Then
I
if
ain't
it's gotta be
saying-
He didn't take it.
if it's gotta be 51-49, if she is knowingly investigating this nigga, I'm all in your
So what did he
crib.
do? He didn't take it?
No, I'm
No,
saying
they
take
laid
it
and
as
they
in
cuddled.
forcefully. Take it as in like
Jesus
that.
Christ, guys.
Rape?
Let's not-
Jesus.
Don't
No,
go
no,
to
whoa,
the,
we
don't
didn't
go to the
know.
R
That's what
word.
take it means.
Yeah, no, take it means
Don't go to the R word.
Yeah, there we go. I ain't gonna bring in the R word. But I don't understand how she's not worse of a person that I'm gonna go through all this investigating, research papers. I'm typing a whole paper MLA format on your ass
'Cause
and
she's
giving
single.
your ass motherfucking.
Because she's
My
single.
nigga, all
She
of
ain't
that
got no
is
obligations.
49.
She ain't-
Everything you're describing is 49.
And he's
her
51
because her
because-
just fucking
'Cause she got
some
a-
nigga
he got
while
a
she's
woman.
single is her business.
He got a woman.
Okay, but then we already acknowledged the fact of his consistent trauma with his uncle and everything. Don't make that frown because he's being
I was
raised by
the
these
same.
men.
My
Yo, how come we
goodness.
always do that to men?
I'm
What?
not doing that to men. I'm doing that to Dre.
But he's been raised by this man.
We
This
just
is the
said
man that he
we just said
idolized.
Dre wasn't emotionally attached to none of these
No,
hoes.
I'm not talking about the women.
So if he's not attached to them, how can we talk about trauma?
No,
Like,
I'm
at the
talking
end of the
about
day,
his
he was
uncle.
fucking.
I'm-
Said, "I'm just checking to get my groove on."
Cool.
That's a line in the movie.
Okay, cool. But the uncle that has been the influence your entire life. So
No,
we
it
say,
wasn't. He had a dad.
What are you talking about? He's about 27, 28 years old.
He
His
said
dad
he had
died.
a father.
His dad died.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So
you're
it's
about
not.
20
He hasn't been only under the
What is
influence
that?
of his
No, I
uncle.
didn't say only. I said he's been an influence. Your uncle, especially at a young age, your uncle, if he's a cool uncle, has way more influence than your dad. Your dad don't have that influence till later on in life when you acknowledge everything he did.
A good uncle is
I'll give you that.
like your best
I'll
friend.
give you that.
So cool ass
brotherly.
uncle. I'm thinking this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
51.
Bro, I'm with the 51-49, but I think it should be flipped.
I'm 10 toes down behind him.
I'm giving the
Why
girl
is
the
it the
49
women
because she's
always get
single.
49?
Only because she's single.
She is single.
I understand that. It's not
That's
about
all
her.
I'm saying.
It's not about her being in a relationship. It's the fact that she is going through extensive research to prove that these type of men are wrong, but she's still intrigued to give him the pussy.
That's all 49. How the hell are you down to do this shit and condemn the shit? That's where the 49 comes from.
Where's the
Otherwise,
trauma
she'd
from
have
her?
nothing
What do you
to
mean
be
trauma?
holded to because
Where's the
she's
trauma
just
from her?
single.
She giving
She'd
him
just
a
be
bullet
one
for
of,
the gun
bro.
to commit the
If she
murder.
wasn't doing the paper, all right, check it out. If she wasn't doing the paper, and she just was one of the girls that met him on the street, would she have any percentage? No, she'd be just like the rest of them women that was at the party that just liked the nigga that had a girl.
Only reason why I don't agree is if you know that this nigga has a girl, then you are equal to the problem. Equal? You have to at least be equal. He can't, unless he is using the R word, unless he's taking it. If you are voluntarily giving it up, how is it not equal?
No.
Oh.
Oh my God. You thought the R word was relationship.
Ooh, we stayed away from
Yo,
relationships.
Yeah, we got.
Somebody got commitment
on
issues.
that note,
Somebody got
Yes.
commitment issues.
on that note, if the R word is relation, that's hilarious. Yo, it's been great, guys. We probably got to keep
Thank y'all
just
for
go
coming,
hang
yo.
out and laugh and talk about this some more. But
This was a really interesting
shout out to
episode.
how much y'all got of this conversation.
Facts.
Shout out to Royal Soul. Thank y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
On
And
that
I-
note,
Thank you, Welch, for always making me not be the villain.
thank
You
y'all
are
for
the
coming. Appreciate y'all guys. For real.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing
Until
y'all
next
back.
time. Peace.
Till next time.
Yeah.
You don't even know what to say. Yeah, what are you
What
like?
you see is what you get. It's what you get. Then what you see is what you get.